早く終わらせ行くぜ。これで戦況を変えてやる。
我が槍の前に敵はない。
That's good. Get these guys up to 50 and then continue the side quests.
任務を遂行する。これで戦況を変えてやる。終わりだな。Okay, I need to figure out how text works, because then I can look up certain people. I really wish they would use names in their list. Back away. Yeah, I'll see how this works when I save it. With someone. Shit. And ice hit to get some materials for her. Light. 時間が欲しい。先を急ごう。
I have immediate thrust here. Nope. Let's try the other one. Okay, let's go sell these. I wonder what spray nades I can get. Yellow pine flower. Let's keep going. Yeah, that's what else I got going on. Yo.
What's going on, homie?
Not much, just suffering through the grind of I Am Setsuna. And facing the reality that I forgot that Sasha Gray's a streamer. Because that's apparently on my recommended channels, because I watched someone play Pal World.
Hilarious. Now that's what you want to play, eh?
Yeah. But I'm just grinding out this. I gotta get this game done. I gotta get the side quest done, the boss towers. This thing's like... Ooh. It's starting to work. I meant to do this stuff off stream, but then I ended up playing Pal World, and... you know how it is. Get caught up with other shit.
I do.
And I was flabbergasted last night because I thought... I know I'm near the end of Last of Us 2, but I can't believe I'm not near the end of Last of Us 2. You know what I mean? Like, for all intents and purposes, it's supposed to end.
After she does whatever, when she catches them at the theater, and you see how that ends, and then they go out to the house.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, pretty cool. Did you continue playing afterwards?
Yeah, and then I got to the point where Tommy came by the house.
And I'm like, oh, so bullets in the head don't kill you, Tommy?
Like, right? Cause that's the thing too. I'm like, I could have sworn he took it straight to the skull. There's no way that missed.
There's no way Abby, at that point, at that range, missed. Like Homie came barreling through the door and she popped him one right in between. I swear it was right between the eyes, but I know it was in the head at least. You know what I mean? You're telling me she missed Tommy at that distance?
And so I did notice that Tommy's eye doesn't fully open.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's way too close.
Yeah.
That's eerily too close for it to be like, oh yeah, it just grazed him and fucked up his eye permanently.
Right? I don't even think he has like a walking injury or a limp or anything, right?
Yeah.
He was like, okay.
I'm gonna die. Fuck. So the gimmick with this enemy is they don't, once their turn starts, they all start like in unison, so you don't actually get a chance. There we go. Yeah, we don't get victory music for that. But yeah, no, it's just like, and then like, it's like, oh hey, meanwhile, in California, I'm like, I'm saving it. Oh, I'll stop here. Like, I just don't get. Like, I understand, and I don't understand. Like, you can tell, like, the character design, yes, it's eating away at Ellie for what's going on, but then. Fuck that, man. Like, that game is, like, eerily long.
Yeah.
For no, like, and like, I don't even know if that's, like, a good or bad thing, because you're just like, okay, cool, I get to play more of it. But then a part of your brain's like, oh my god, I get to play more of it.
Yeah.
Like,
and like, I don't know if you felt the same way, but for me, like, the one thing that I hated, like, even playing as Abby, like, it got to the point where, like, I was just enjoying the game.
mm-hmm.
When it got to the parts where, like, the part where you are, like, over there at the house and everything, I was at home. That was one of the points. The very first time you get to that open area and they're like, oh, search like this whole town and like all these like buildings and like see if you can just loot stuff, you know what I mean? I was like, this is like, okay.
Yeah, so I got to the road. I got to Constance Road and I stopped there. I didn't go any further. But like the whole thing with Ellie on the farm, like, okay, you know what? Let's say you wanted to turn Last of Us into a triple threat. Yep. That is where you stop it.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you'd be like, okay, this is the end of this part.
Yep.
Part 3 comes out in a few more years.
100%.
Like, you have Tommy come in, you say this is where she is, and then you cut.
Yep. Credits roll.
And you're like, okay, you know what part 3 is. You're gonna go in swinging at part 3. And it's like, but no, you end up continuing, and you're like, okay, so they're gonna close this off. Like, all right, like now I'm fully expecting, okay, this is closed curtains. There is no room for error. There's no room for extra people. Damn, Crawler's getting a lot of people tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You go, you teleporting fuck. Jeez.
Mm-hmm. Ouroboros playing Tekken 8. What?
Oh man.
Oh, okay. The title makes sense. I'm bad. I love it.
Like, so like it's like now I'm in this mindset of like, okay, you decide to push the envelope. You're going to continue past the farm. Curtains close on everything. No room for error. You cannot make a room for a part 3 because that would be stupid because it'd be super repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
The only way a part 3 works is if that little shit kid survives everything and goes after Ellie and the other kid.
Yeah.
Like the newborn. I honestly thought something was going to happen at the farm, to be honest with you, because like, this is a horror game.
I thought what was going to happen is like the way it started off, I thought she was going to go to the barn and you were going to see like a fucking big ass fucking clicker burst through or something, and she was gonna be like a dream, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that's what it was gonna be at first, right? But it was just like, nah, we're just out. And then it was just like and then Ellie just like being like all up on her, and it was just like, what guys, I like, that was one of the strongest points in the game. Like, one of the most vivid memories I have playing that game is at that point, and just yelling at my TV how much I just want to play the game.
Yeah, now, here's the thing. The game is about character building. It makes it feel episodic. That's a good way to do character building. Hey, this is what's happening after the fact. And I will say this. Yes, the hospital had me on edge, because I'm like, I hate hospitals in horror games. Every single hospital in a horror game never ends well. There's no way you can tell me it ends well. Every single one does not end well, and you're a liar for telling me otherwise. But then you get to the farm, and I'm sitting there way more terrified than the hospital, because I'm like, this is too safe. Mm-hmm. This feels way too safe. I feel way too safe right now. This is fucked up. because you're expecting something, like you said, you're expecting something to just burst through the barn or something, right? You're like when she says, "Oh, go check on Ollie," I left it out like, "Oh man, they're gonna find their dog all fucking mangled," and it's a stuffed toy because I don't know how Ollie was. And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Right?
Like, it's just there are some moments in the game where it's just kind of like, "Yo, that guy that I fought with against Abby, like on the island, that fucking
The big dude.
yeah," I'm like,
It's a great fight.
you remember that Keanu Reeves movie where he's like a data transporter, like his mind can carry up 2 megabytes or 2 gigs or something worth of information.
John Mnemonic.
Yeah, and like they had that guy. I think his name was the Priest. I think his name's Priest or something like that. He's like the big fucking, like he's just super built, super tall. I think it was either Andre the Giant or Kevin Nash that was in that role.
Okay.
Right, and then they was like, he's just not going down. That's what that guy was. I was like, this is too much, bruh. Like, you're way too adrenaline pumped for a man to survive a hole in your face and multiple cuts across your arms and shit. There's no way you should be surviving this.
He was just like, one thing I agree with that, but one thing I do like though, which is completely different, like in what you're talking about right now. But one thing I did like is how they did mix in more boss fights.
Yeah, that's true.
I like how, yeah, that one was like, yo, this guy, like, come on guys, let's like, let's be a little bit more like come on, But I do like how they mixed in even just that, just exceptionally big people wearing like, football gear and welding equipment, and it was just like, okay.
This motherfucker was in a t-shirt and khakis. Alright? Let's not get it twisted. This man was not in like battle gear. He was just in his farm, like he just came back from the farm and he's like, you guys fucked up my home. And it's like, sorry Mr. Jones, like I don't know what you want me to do in this situation. Oh, nice, I killed him. It ignores 50% defense. That's a thing. That is a thing that I'm going to keep in mind. But, like, So, yeah, I stopped it right as soon as we hit the streets. And I was like, okay, I'm going to pick this up next week. Probably finish it off next week. Because, like, by the time I got there, it was like 4 hours in. And that's, again, obviously because I was overly cautious in the last areas, collecting whatever I could. Because I'm like, this is the final stretch. This is it. Like Ellie as a boss fight was also very unique.
It was very cool.
Mm-hmm. It was unique in a way where it's like, yeah, you're going through all the equipment. I keep forgetting, like, Last of Us 2 came out during around that time where a lot of games are like, hey, you're gonna fight the hero. You're gonna be the villain and you're gonna fight the hero. Because a lot of games I remember when it came out was like that. It's like, oh yeah, you're the hero. Here you go. You're playing the villain. Go fight the hero. And you're like, what? I raised that character. The character's strong as shit. What do you mean? Yeah, go fight him. Go fight the hero.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that, like, definitely was not necessary. You didn't have to put...
I found that there was just a lot of moments in the game that were just like, guys, like, just let me play.
Oh, I agree.
I get it. Just like, but this scene doesn't need to be 20 minutes. It could have been 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
Like the whole walking around to find Lev in the aquarium. I'm like, we don't need that. We don't need that. Just turn into a 5-minute cutscene where you're running and you hear the boat and you're running across to see the boat goes and you're like, all right, we got to go to the island, and then start me on to the next section.
Yeah. I think also as well, like with us being dads and everything like that, even at the time when I played the first one, I think that was one of the reasons why I was also so messed up as well, because I had such a stronger connection to the first one because it was so much easier to imagine myself as Joel with what he went through, right?
Mhm.
But being a new dad, you know what I mean? So it's so much easier to imagine what my character went through. So when number 2 comes around and I'm playing as Ellie, it was like it I don't want to saying I don't care is not accurate.
I think I know what
But
I think I know what you're trying to say. I can put the words better for you here. Seeing how Ellie playing as Ellie and then seeing how she kept being so close but kept failing, you're like, oh my god, it's like you really go into holy shit, I'm a shitty father. She can't get the job done, and I don't want to see her get hurt. She just can't seem to get the job done. Like, you end up going to that state of like, oh man, Joel didn't raise her the way you thought she was going to raise her. Like, she's making mistakes. She's doing dumb stuff. She's thinking with her emotions and not her head. Like Tommy, even though he was emotional, the warpath he went on was super calculated.
Yeah.
Like, he was super calculated on how he did things. And then that sniper fight made it true. Because, like, as soon as he's sniping, and it's like, oh man, Manny, you're here. Like, Manny's gonna die.
Yeah. As soon as I got to that point, when I got to that point with Manny, and I realized that we were going up against Tommy, I said to myself, I'm like, Manny's gonna die. He's not making. I'm like, even if he makes it out of this, he's out of the game for the rest of the story. You know what I mean? Like he's out.
Like, God forbid you were hoping for a headshot. It's like he's either gonna lose a leg, lose an arm, or have a severe hole in his chest somewhere.
Yeah.
Because you then remember what Tommy's sniper rifle's all about. That thing is a explosive device. It's not just a sniper rifle. So he's taking out chunks when he shoots. And the best part about it too is you start to see how they think tactically. Like, what does Tommy do? You go, you run in for cover, and what is he doing? I can't shoot you, but I know there's infected there. Therefore, I'm just going to get them to deal with you, and then I'll take you out during the chaos. Because
it's there's such good moments.
Yeah. And like, all the all the fucking effort that everyone else put in, like, during the game, where like I get it, you're supposed to feel bad for Abby because every time she reunites with her friends, they end up hurt or dead, mainly dead. That's sad, but again, you push the story up to where she gets to the theater, so she kind of deserves this because you went after someone where everyone in that room begged you not to kill him.
Yeah.
And you killed him. And then what do? They turn around and be like, everything around you is gone until we get to you. We will, like, basically, we will not stop until you are put down. And then that's also the same thing that happens in the farm, right? You see it on Ellie's face. She's like, I need to go back. Like, I need to go after, like, and it's like fair, like, other than your ass getting beat, let's be real, you're doing this because you have no other options, right? Like, it's either you sit here with you, like, the understanding is like, oh, Ellie's gonna, like, her mind's gonna be relieved of this if she kills Abby. Like, that's the whole thing. And it's like, that's not true. Really, that's not true. You have no idea what the situation's gonna be in that moment, right? And so, like, it's a good way that works, but then it's also another thing where it's like, okay, you kind of, it's played its part, it's done its thing. What more are you going to force Ellie to do, right? Like, everyone's just like, we're done with this, and Ellie's just sitting there like, I'm not. Like, I'm not. And it's like, you can see it on her face, you can see how she reacts, and like, I'm sitting there thinking, like, she's gonna go. There's no way you're gonna stop her. She's gonna go, and she's gonna deal with it. So I'm looking forward to that last bit there and seeing how it closes off. In terms of what you experienced or what I experienced, I agree with you on majority of the things. But I also understand from a writing standpoint why they did it that way. I do feel there are some things that they didn't need to fuck. You don't need the fuck scene. That is. I'm not saying, oh, that's tacky. I'm just saying there is no reason for that. You literally could have cut to a black screen where the post fucking and like, yeah, we
and
kind
everyone knows exactly what they're gonna do. Exactly.
Like you don't.
Like it's if perfect example, Final Fantasy 16, right? The scene where Clive and Jill, right? They end up on a beach where they're naked because their clothes are drying off or whatever. So they have the fire going and they're sitting there, and it's kind of just like, okay, but like, why would they be sitting there naked? But then it's like you think about it, your clothes are gonna dry faster that way. And remember, these are two characters who've known each other since they were like, I think what, 15? 16, yeah. and they've always had those kind of feelings for each other. So it's like you're making it a weird thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like they're comfortable enough around with each other, and the way that the story plays out, it's not a thing where it's just like, well, you know, the good thing you suggested this, Clive, because that way, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? It was just like
the tension was there for it to play its part.
Out.
And it's like, it doesn't, it's like, okay, I get it. It bolsters the conversation her and Mel have. Mel calls her a piece of shit because you know what she did. But you would have known what she did anyway. So her being called a piece of shit wouldn't have mattered if, like...
you saw it or not.
Like, it's just, it didn't make any sense. It didn't need to be said. It didn't need to happen. You literally could have just skipped that part, have her wake up in the bed naked, and you'd be like, oh, okay, they fucked.
Or just wake up beside him, and it's like, okay, you know what, go on. It's like, that's it.
Yeah, like, it's okay, understandable, moving on. But, like, it infuriates me because it's like, that wasn't necessary. It was not necessary at all. And that's what bugs me the most about it. It's like, they could have just let that go. Like, it's the same thing with Ellie and what's-her-face making out in the old weed center. You also didn't need that either.
Yep.
Like, okay, now that I've said that part, I understand why they did it. It's a stark contrast between the two. Oh, well, Ellie gets this scene and Abby gets this scene. And it's like, okay, but you don't need that, right? Like, Abby has a pregnant friend. Ellie has a pregnant friend / love interest. Like, I don't know.
And that was another angle that I thought was so weird about it, when it was just like, what do you mean? Like, okay, this is your love interest, okay, cool. But she's pregnant for the guy that she was sleeping with a week ago?
I mean, I'm okay with that. That's fine.
It's not like it doesn't make sense. It was just like, what?
Yeah. And, like, you understand why she does it. Like, she's going with Ellie because she cares and everything. And, like, I don't know. There's also a little situation where it's like, okay, I get you care, but, like, now Ellie's sitting there like, she's gotta live. She's gotta live. There's no way in hell like, we can't let her die, because if she dies, I look like an asshole.
I don't know exactly how old they are in it, but it was just like...
basically 18, 19.
Basically, that's what I was thinking. Like, yeah. For me, it was kind of one of those things, and I know that it is realistic, but for me, it was one of those things that was kind of just like, I feel like with the circumstances of everything that was happening and what was going on and whatnot, oh wait, no wait, it does happen before she finds out about what happened with Joel. Never mind.
What, like her getting pregnant?
No. Ellie and Dina or whatever. Like them linking up or whatever. That happens before. I think that happens before her and Joel. Joel dies, right? That happens before that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because they hide out the snowstorm.
They're on patrol or a hideout or something. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, so that whole thing happens there, but like so here's the thing though, I'm not upset with their dynamic because it makes sense. It's a pre-established dynamic. Where Owen and Abby, the situation with their dynamic is like, it sounds like you guys moved on.
Mm-hmm.
So why is this a thing?
Why is this happening? Exactly.
Like it, and it kind of reinforces like you're not gonna like Abby because it's like that again. I'll say again, that didn't need to happen. Any of it didn't need to happen. Oh shit! You missed one penguin. That attack was pretty crazy. Fucking planetary launch. Okay. Yeah. So there's that, and what else is there? It's a progenitor. I'm calling them that. The progenitor fucking yeah, the progenitors just look, their designs are way better.
Mm-hmm.
It honestly would have been a better intro, because like that's the thing that bugged me the most. It's like so many years have passed, and sure they either turned to bloaters or clickers or stalkers and then shamblers are the new thing, but it's like, okay, but that's it. Like that's as far as they've gotten in their own it's just, I don't know, something throws me off about it. Like I feel like the efforts that they infected and how it's supposed to be didn't work out that well.
Mm.
The other thing too is like Seattle had patient zero. Out of all the places, it was Seattle that had patient zero. Like, you didn't think to stop to consider like maybe throwing in a different location, different area, whatever? I don't know. It was just, Because, again, the one thing that's kind of bugging me is just like, okay, so it's in the States, fair, but it's like from Seattle to Boston is where all the action's happening. So it's like, what happened to the rest of humanity? What's going on with them?
And they don't talk about I'm pretty sure there's things in the game that mention it, but I don't really see anything that's brought to the forefront about the rest of the world.
Yeah, like the only place that is new is California.
Yeah.
So it's like, and that's why I think if you're gonna make a Last of Us 3, you can expand further and touch base on other places in the world.
You can easily expand on it, yeah.
Like there's an article about Canada where it's like, oh, Canada's thriving because it's so cold. I'm like, all right, let's do a story on Canada and the fact that the infected are. Let's see what's going on with that, because yeah, they're probably thriving, but winter must be the worst time for them. Because as a Canadian, I know winter's the worst time. It's moist, it's wet, it's damp, it's annoying as shit.
Canada's thriving because of the cold, but man, are their summers vicious.
Right.
That's what it should. There you go. There's a game right there, right? The game literally starts off with them. Come on, summer! It's the first day of summer. Let's go! They're just running back towards the base.
Right? Like, it's one of those things where it's like you're just thinking, like, what is happening in the rest of the world? And it's infuriating where it's like they don't care, right? And then I get it. You want to keep it isolated, you want to keep it contained, but guys, there's only so much you can discuss between the strip of Seattle and Boston, where it kind of feels like Joel, Ellie, Abby, and everyone else involved in these games just cleared a path. Just cleared a fucking swath through the whole thing.
All the characters in it were just like, I don't remember Homie's name that got Dina pregnant. I only remember Dina's name because I think that it's Dina. um, the kid that was running with Abby, the one that shaved her head or whatever, I didn't even remember her until I saw her in your game. You know what I mean? Like there were so many people in that game that I don't even remember remotely being involved or mentioned until I'm watching it.
Genuinely thought Isaac was going to be a boss fight. I genuinely thought that. And then he gets popped in a cutscene, and you're like, oh, okay.
And you know how you were talking about how they could have done the scene where like they just cut to whatever and like you know what happened. You're absolutely right. And the reason why I say that is because in Last of Us 1, with Joel and Tess, you know when they get into that argument in the beginning when he's trying to convince him to go with her somewhere, and he's kind of just like, they've wasted like enough time going in there, and it's over, like it's done, Tess, you know what I mean? Like, enough. And it's like, it's never even mentioned, but you can clearly tell that there's like some sexual tension between the two of them, like when he says it to her, you know what I mean? It's like, even if you guys don't sleep together on a regular basis, the situation that you have found yourselves in is that it's like, so you're both scratching each other's back, you know what I mean?
Speaking of Tess though, okay, another good thing of, hey, we're just gonna show it in less than a minute and then we'll figure it out. Remember that scene where she gets jumped by the runner?
Yes.
And then you get to the White House looking at the Parliament building and she's like, I'm infected. And Joel's like, when? Yes. And he's like, when we were fighting against the runners. I'm like, didn't make a big fuss out of it then. Just got bit, kept moving along. I was like, okay, this is what happened. And Joel's just like, holy shit, that happened. It's like, that's what I mean. It's super quick, super easy. Everything got summed up in 2 minutes. You saw it happen.
Yeah.
Right? It never clicked in your mind that she got bit from that guy because of how it looked like she was fine. But it's like, yeah, but that could have been a possibility.
That's exactly it. That's how quick and easy it could happen.
And like, you know, that's again where Abby and Owen having sexual tension, cut screen to them in bed. Oh, okay, that was a given. Fucking like Dina being pregnant. Okay, all this stuff is. I understand they want to tell a more encapsulating story, and I get that. Like, don't get me wrong. Kudos to them for that. But you got a TV show deal, man. You're gonna explain it in there anyways.
You're an asshole, and I was just, yo, can you cut your volume on your thing for a second?
Here is a. I'll let you know when. I'm not gonna make any jokes on it. One sec. Yeah. Okay, it's good. It's good. Oh my. Yeah. Oh, you looked it up? Yeah. It's not even just that. When she's fighting Ellie, you're like, Ellie is 5% her body mass. From head to toe. You're like, holy shit. Like, it's a little infuriating because it's just like, it's like, oh, Ronda Rousey's coming in to kick your ass. This is how it is. Yeah, you're like, sorry, you're not sorry. And you're just kind of like, oh, do I put the audio back on? Okay. Like, and you're just like, okay, all right. What are you gonna do with the fist fight, Ellie? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, what punches are you? You can't afford to pull any of your punches, Ellie. You can't. Like, that's just something you do not have the ability to do so, and you just gotta throw it in there and hope for the best. And like, that fight, man, like, okay, that fight's unique, don't get me wrong, But like, you really thought you were gonna survive? Like,
like you letting Abby sneak up on you is the absolute dumbest thing that Joel would have taught you. Like, he would have taught you that someone that size, you stay the fuck away from them. You do not get close to them at all.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. That's the feeling as like a father. Like, holy shit! Like, Joel is sitting there being like Joel's sitting there flabbergasted because he's like, she fucked up. She fucked up. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell I would have told her to fight this thing head on. Right? It's go around, lay traps, get your bearings, get the fuck out of the way. Like, just do that.
Joel would have laid traps, and he probably would have had Abby fuck herself up. You know what I mean? And then he would have showed up out of no. You see like how Tommy came up on her when she was inside the after the whole parking lot incident, like there, like how he sneaks up on her. It would have been like that.
It would have been like
that. Lights out. Done.
Like, not only just that too, is like Joel also wouldn't have screwed up as much as Ellie did. Like, I didn't think about it before, but when she leaves the map on the floor, I'm like, she fucked up.
Yep.
She fucked up. Like, in the situation being is like, oh, I get it. Ellie is not a trained killer like Joel is. Joel would kill people. He wouldn't think twice. Because him and Kratos are one and the same. Close your fucking heart to it and move the fuck on. But she was pregnant, so she shot me. What do you think I was gonna do? Like, if anything, really, Joel would have probably busted her leg and be like, okay, done and done.
That part was the one part that I always loved. As cruel as it sounds. But I thought it was delicious. It's when Dina comes out and she's just slicing up Abby with the knife. What I love about that scene is the way Abby's just like, what the fuck? Come here, you fucking take this knife away. Come here, you little, and just boom, 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 right against the ground. I'm like, yep, you're done. You're done. I don't know what you had you had the opportunity of surprise, and you came running up from behind her, going like
a clicker.
These are stupid, like a real fucking clicker. You should have snuck up on Abby while she was choking out Ellie, and you should have stabbed her right in the neck.
A direct shot. You know who snuck right? Lev.
Yep.
Lev was on.
Right.
She was like,
Lev was on the ball.
Lev was like, I know. I was told to hang back. I'm gonna hang back. I'm gonna let fucking Captain America over here deal with everything. And I'm just here as fucking Hawkeye, being like, 10-4, good buddy. You let me know when to sweep those legs. Just, you got this. It's infuriating how like.
It's infuriating how you make these characters so intelligent in one aspect and then so stupid in others.
And the worst part about it is like, you then also realize the kids don't know how to deal with other people. They only know how to deal with runners, and they only know how to deal with infected. They have no idea how to deal with the others. It's one of those things where you're just like, okay, this is a bit much. Like, Ellie's only interaction with humans is the bandits. You know what I mean? And even then, she didn't get exposed to a lot. She only saw like the darkest part of people, and that was it. And like, didn't really understand, like, because credits given where credits due. Abby is a trained soldier, right? So when it comes to like 1v X amount of people combat scenarios, she's on point. You can't fight against that knowledge. She's on point.
That's what she is. It's like you always say with Goku, right? She's a grunt.
Yep. You tell him this needs to be eliminated. Done and done, Chief.
That's what Abby's gonna do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really, really cool moments with her. As much as people don't like the character, there's a lot of cool moments with her in the story where she really does boss up, and you're like, "Geez, Abby, you're a fucking beast.
Like, you're a monster."
And
And that's the thing too, is like, Ellie had those moments, but those moments were weaker.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, like, okay, when she's going for the boat, she's not going in there guns blazing, taking out these people. She's hunting them like animals, and the problem is they're, because that's what infected are. Infected are like animals. They respond to sound. They respond to light. They respond to, you know what I mean? Where these are trained soldiers. They hear a sound, sure, they'll check it out. You might be able to take a couple of them here and there. But one of them, like, just like in my gameplay, like, as bad, I'm not trying to emulate, like, how that's supposed to work, but I suck at stealth games, but that's the thing, I suck at stealth games. So what does a trained soldier do if you put him in a real life scenario? If you suck at stealth, they're gonna be like, what are you doing?
Yep.
Like, I see you crawling. I see you literally crawling to, I'm just gonna shoot you. I'm just not gonna think twice about this, and I'm just gonna.
I don't have time for this.
Yeah, like, I gotta go and drop these shipments off. I'm not even gonna alert the team because it's like, and then you just hear, and then that's the end of it.
Yeah.
Like, it's. Like,
you should be more than halfway through the game. You're about what, 70%?
Yeah, I'm basically in California, like literally toes touch the ground, California.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna be doing that to, kind of, and that should take, like, the next stream should take me to the end of it. Like, I wouldn't have to worry too much about it.
No, I'm just asking.
Yeah. I swear to God, if there's more to it after like that, like another 5 chapters, I'm gonna be like, you know what, man? Everyone dies. That's the end of the story.
That's the end of the stories, guys.
but you still have 3 hours. I don't fucking... It's right there with Legrand Legacy. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the game. Crawler knew I enjoyed the game. I'm not saying like, oh, Crawler made a bad choice. No, Crawler gave me a good recommendation. I do enjoy Legrand Legacy. I played it. It was great. I had fun with it. Fuck that game. Because as soon as you hit the final dungeon, it's like, hey, did you grind up to level 90 with people giving you like 300 experience a pop when to get to level 90 you need 475,000 experience points? No? Okay, get fucked. Because you can't go back now.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And you're just like, okay. Like, thanks, I guess. And the game's just like, yeah, you're welcome. And here's your go fuck yourself package. Totally optional if you want to keep it. It contains a lot of horse shit, but you know, you got this. And it's just the worst part is like, I think some of the characters go through transformations, and you're like, look, if you're gonna bring a transformation into a video game, you really, really need to highlight the fact that like people get powered up. You can't just be like, oh hey, here's a transformation and like, you know, it's all sunshine and rainbows. This is not like, it's, I don't know. And then they kill off a character, and that character's like the only element the rest of the dungeon's weak against. So you're like, what the fuck am I gonna do? like, oh man, there's some complications there. Like, the last dungeon, all the enemies are weak to a light attribute, and your light attribute character dies by story, so they're never coming back.
You know what? That's stupid.
So you're just sitting there like, I don't know what to do in this situation. Because, let's say I went there with a low level. If I had my light attribute character, I probably would make it. Probably would make it through the fights. Because I would have their weakness in tow, and I'd be able to level my way up. I don't. So now I suffer. Where each fight's like a boss fight. Like, each fight's a fucking boss fight, man. It's so stupid. Like, and like, don't get me wrong, like, Legrand Legacy's right up there with Sea of Stars, where it's like, oh, we want to pay homage to like those old school RPGs and JRPGs that we love from yesteryear and stuff. Yes, but Sea of Stars did it right, where it's like, look, it's difficult, but it's not too difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not gonna, like, your difficulty spike is only given to you, like, by the battle system. Like, here's the battle system, here's how it works, here's how you can get up levels, here's how you can get up advantages. If you choose not to understand the battle system, that's your fault. With Legrand Legacy is like, there's nothing to understand, they're just fucking rough. And you can miss 100% accurate shot, so... Hey, Geekette, how is Enshrouded? I know you're probably streaming that right now on your.
Ooh, she's playing Enshrouded?
Yeah. She's playing Enshrouded on her Discord, just streaming it on there.
That game looks really cool.
It does. It's definitely one of those games where I'm like, man, if my PC could run it better.
It's one of those games where it's like, I wish I had a PC.
Yeah, I don't blame you, bro. Look, I ain't gonna lie. If you end up developing superpowers this year and you're like, I'm gonna use it to gain money, I'm not gonna blink twice. I agree. You do you first, man. Let's be real. If people had superpowers and 9 out of 10 of them would be like, I'm gonna get myself rich. I'm like, yeah, okay. I can respect that. I can completely respect that. I'm not gonna think twice about that. You make your money, you get rich, and then you come back and then you save the world.
Yep.
Because it'd be dumb for you not to. Alright, I need triple text. Blah, 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 blah. Pray for your or electrical. Okay. Let's go ahead and get everyone's at level 50, minus the 2 main ones in my party, which is fine. So now I can continue the side stories. Because that will be useful. I need those final Sprite Nights, because apparently there's a lot of strong shit that I can do. Excuse me. Oof. Oh, I burn. Fuck. That's what I get for making, we just made a lot of, like, appies for dinner today.
Nice.
And a lot of them are fried because of the air fryer. Definitely.
Appies for dinner and, what's it called? Appies for dinner and breakfast for dinner. Delicious.
They are, but one or the other gives you a massive amount of heartburn, and you're just like, oh, this is what it feels like to die consistently, but not actually die. So, you know how I know I said when I play the Persona games, that'll be the end of my streaming career. I'm gonna revoke that. I don't think I'll ever stop streaming. Like, I really thought about it. Like, I don't think I'll ever stop streaming until I feel, okay, I'm just too old. Like, I am 70 years old. But then you look at the fucking... But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You make that thought, and then the internet's like, oh, you said 70 years old? Here, check this out. 70-year-old man playing Call of Duty. World War II veteran sniper.
Yep. I saw that shot. I saw that. It was amazing.
That man was fucking god tier. I'm like, Jesus Christ. He's just like, not even Jesus take the wheel. He's like, I'm taking the wheel, and he's just clearing out people. I'm like, fuck this.
Yep.
Fuck, man. Like,
really fucking impressive.
It was so impressive. That guy could do it. like he's just on a roll. Yes, there we go. There we go. There we are. Okay. Okay, we are now going to start some side quests, ladies and gentlemen. Everything that you all have been waiting for is actual content instead of me fighting penguins.
Nice.
You don't like that? I think I have accumulated 9 hours of stream content of me just fighting penguins. Someone's gonna enjoy that. Someone's gonna enjoy that. For that person out there, that is for you. You go ahead and clip those and make those your own. You know what? I think streaming is going to drive me into insanity. Did you see what they did for Suicide Squad? Speaking of insanity?
Joker DLC?
Yeah. I'm like, man, that desperate pull is desperate as because like one guy was saying, he's like, I guarantee you that was season 1 DLC if the game was profitable, but with them thinking it's not going to be profitable, they're pulling in the Joker to try and like get people, please buy my game.
Yep, absolutely. And the worst part about it is, you guys chose the ugliest looking version of this guy that I've ever seen, okay?
Well, it's because Mark Hamill retired.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because he said Kevin Conroy's not doing it anymore, so neither is he.
It's the best fucking answer. He's like, my Batman's gone, so I'm not doing it anymore.
Yep, 100%. I agree with him.
Yeah, and you can't fight that logic, bro. That logic is way too strong.
Yeah,
Like,
I would love for him to continue playing the Joker, but I completely understand. I completely understand.
I would knock out the guy that would disagree with this statement. It's like, no, you can't do that. I would knock him out in a heartbeat. I would
Yeah,
fly down
yeah,
there and be able
absolutely,
to, because
absolutely.
Mark Hamill's put in his work. He's done his dues, and his,
Yep.
sorry, his two voice acting co-stars. I think the one that did the original voice for Harley Quinn passed away too.
Yes, she did.
Like, he has all the more reason to retire. The man outlived almost half of his. Oof. Now that I think
Yep.
about it, he's outlived
Yep.
his voice acting cast. He's almost outlived his Star Wars cast.
That's crazy.
Like, and yeah, like people are just dumb for being dumb, and there's people that want to be trolls or being trolls, but it's like you can't deny that, man. The guy deserves a break. Like,
Absolutely.
there's some
Absolutely.
there's like the one that played in The Return of the Red Hood, that animated movie. What was
Yes.
that? He was a decent Joker voice actor.
He wasn't bad.
Like, there's a lot of good heavy
His
run.
last needed work, but he wasn't bad.
Like, there's a lot of good like runner-ups.
Mhm.
Totally forgot to post this. Oh my god, it's good. Yeah, it's whatever. This. So yeah, no, at the minute I saw that DLC show up, I'm like, Desperate is what Desperate does, and yeah, this is desperate times for them. They're just like, because I feel like Marvel Avengers did that. The problem is, and I hate to say it, this is what I think the issue is. It looks so similar to Marvel Avengers that people are just immediately associating it
I
with
think
it.
that's one of the biggest things about it, 100%.
If they did a different style of, like, honestly, they could have done that game with, like, no, they couldn't, because if you wanted to make it look flashy and stuff, that's the way to go. But defeat is like Marvel Avengers, for as good of a game as it was, and I think I did play with you guys on it
A
a
little
bit.
bit. The
Was
biggest problem that Marvel's Avengers had was the fact that everybody knew that they were given the green light on whatever they wanted. Like, they were like, take whatever character. I'm pretty sure not whatever, but to a degree, you know what I mean. But they were given the green light to, like, yo, take characters and do what you want with them, kind of a thing. And
I don't think that was the issue. I think the issue is you were given the green light, yes. They just didn't know what the fuck to do with it.
yeah,
And like that's the biggest issue is like, okay, like do something.
I think the one thing that they did that they really fucked up with is that there were like these daily type little mini raid mission things you could do where you would fight Abomination or you would fight Taskmaster, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But there were other missions in the game where you fought Crossbones and you fought someone else, right? So instead of making those dailies just a mix of Abomination or Taskmaster, you could have thrown in Crossbones and the other person, and that just would have been 4 different ones to do. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. The other thing that it kind of comes down with it is like, for me personally, I mean, you know, I could say now the game's a flop. Like, it's not going to affect anyone. I don't think you're come swinging at me. Like, there was just nothing. There was just nothing. Like, to a point, you were just sitting. Like, I remember just sitting there, and be like, I don't know what to do next.
Yeah.
And like, oh, we'll do this mission. Okay, that mission's kind of lackluster, but okay. And then you do that mission, and then they're just like, yeah, now do this mission, and you're like, okay. And then the other part comes in where it's like, oh, here's equipment, sweet, we get equipment change. Nope, they just look the same. Nothing's changed. Yeah, you got skins, if you wanted to buy them or grind up for them.
Mm-hmm.
But
and you know the worst part about it, you know, this is how you know this is how you know they really fucked up. People were upset about how much skins were, and rightfully so, but they weren't overly expensive. You know what the problem was? The problem that people had was that you guys keep pumping in new skins for us to spend money on, but you won't fix your game or give us more content.
yeah.
That's what people weren't mad that they were charging for skins. People were like, please take my money so I can look like Galactic Thor from fucking Marvel Thor Comics 649 issue 7B. You know what I mean? Like, there were people out there that were like that. They're like, this is my favorite version of Thor. I get to play as him in a video with my homies where we go on missions like in Destiny. It's everything I wanted. I'm having a great time. It was I have my characters in all of my favorite suits for them. You know what I mean? Like,
but the step lines of, oh, it's another extraction mission? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, it's another search and
defense mission? Okay.
Oh, okay. Like,
oh, you want me to grab another case for Nick Fury's underground vaults? Cool.
And like, not only that, it's like the maps are so big.
Yep.
The maps are so big.
And if you weren't playing let's be honest, if you weren't playing a flying character, right,
it was boring as shit.
You were sprinting everywhere. You had every character had the same run animation. They didn't even give they didn't even say, okay, you know what, Black Widow and Kate Bishop, we're gonna give you like a slightly different run. No, literally the exact same animation. Like
it's just, I don't know, man. Some of it was just like even playing as Spider-Man, I'm like, oh.
And I always say to people, for those who are listening or whatever, and think that like we're or whatever, please understand, the only people who ever have this much to say are people who are fans of what they are seeing and see the potential in what it could be. You know what I mean? You're looking at a game like Marvel, and as a video game fan, as a comic book fan, as a superhero fan, a game like Marvel should technically be a dream come true, right? A game like Marvel's Avengers should be fucking. It should be like your Marvel's version of DC Universe. Like,
so here's the thing. Here's the thing that really fucking pissed me off, and this is why I say it this way. Your last greatest game, let's be fucking real, Marvel, let's be fucking real. Your last couple of greatest games were co-op based games. Your standalone not even your standalone series. Like Spider-Man is literally lifting your sphere. It is the only game lifting your sphere right now. You had Marvel's online where you could play as any Marvel characters online and fucking play an MMO game. And you turfed it. Every single time Marvel has an online aspect game, they fuck it up because they get so greedy and they're just like, oh, well, you know, if we do this and do this, people will love it. We don't need, and they ignore what people are saying of change the formula, change the formula, put something else in. For the love of God, put something else in. Holy shit, am I tired of fighting Abomination? This man should be dead 10 times over by now. We fucked him up a lot. Like, the infuriation of, okay, we're just gonna, that's what, okay. I see what you're doing there. Go fuck yourself. Like, that's basically what you want to say to them, because you're just like, no, I'm not gonna sit here and deal with the fact that you think everyone wants the same thing in their game and no one is asking you for variety. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like, your villains should be pumped out as quick as your fucking heroes. Characters. Like, and the one thing I think people really got pissed off at, and I agree with a lot of people on Reddit in this, is you're taking X amount of months to make a new character when they're just gonna have the same run set, the same climbing set, the same jumping set. they're gonna get a grapple, or they're gonna get a high jump, or they're gonna get like
Scale the wall.
like.
It's really not that difficult, guys.
No, like
you're making it seem like it's way more than what it is, but it's like you're reusing so much animations for half the work that it's like, okay, if you're gonna say, okay, guys, we want to bring in I'm trying to think of you want to bring in Captain Marvel. Okay, so you want her to, she's going to be like, you know, all your other flying characters, obviously, but she's going to be able to shoot beams and everything. So you want her to be somewhat similar to Iron Man, because you want people to be able to kind of jump in and be able to play as her right away, but you want her to feel somewhat different. Like, what you should have done is, instead of focusing on, like, when you get it,
you're so frustrated. You can't explain it.
I can't even talk.
Yeah.
Because I played that game for so long because I enjoyed. It was fun, right? It was fun. I'm not gonna sit here and say it wasn't fun to play. It was very fun to play. And when I sit back and I think about all the things that I could point out that were wrong with the game after investing how much time into it was like, there's no way you guys are making the amount of money that you are for this game off of this game for this game. And you still can't provide a better experience.
And you're putting it on the back and fate of your fans to carry this game. Okay, so you want to know what would have been a cool idea to unlock armor skins? It would have been Alright, let's say you wanted, name an armor skin that you have now that you unlocked a Marvel. Let's use that as an example.
Iron Man Endosim.
Okay, so let's say the endo skin, right?
Yeah.
Let's say there's a certain mission where you can unlock the armor equipment set, and then by unlocking the set, you unlock the skin for it.
Fair enough, yep.
How many times are you going to grind the fuck out of that mission no matter how boring it is? Right? How many or, hey, I understand you may not have time to grind it out. Here it is for $2.99 for the skin. You don't get the armor equipment. So you don't get the set bonuses, but you get the skin. If you're just wanting the skin, it's $2. If not, if you want the armor set and the skin to get the bonuses and everything, you play the mission.
Yep.
Do that.
That's
Watch. Like, it's...
One of the best games that I've seen do stuff like that is Warframe. How they manage that, right? Like, they'll be like, okay, you can grind for your primes, you can buy them. You know what I mean?
You want to know what's the fucking mind-busting shit? 5% of Warframe's design is in Marvel Avengers and Justice League Suicide Squad. 5%, which is the queue up this, go to the HUD, queue up the mission, run. You can do the grind and unlock, and I think this is why a lot of game developers are worried. Oh, we're just worried Warframe's going to come to us. The Warframe doesn't give a fuck about what you do. There's no lawsuits happening if you think you're copying their stuff out of them. No one is going to be upset about copying game design. You want to know why? Because smart people understand we know how to do it better, and this is a very niche. Think about it. You think there's a Marvel fan base in Warframe? Probably. Do you know how big that percentage is? Probably 1% out of the entire populace. You really think Warframe's going to suffer funding from them walking away? Fuck no. They're like, okay, what else? And those people will come back if the game sucks. End of story.
Yep. Yep, 100%.
There's the reason why I'm thinking like this is because of and I know it's been the hottest topic. I'm not trying to do it to bring clout or anything. I'm just doing it because it's a good comparison of the whole power of the Pokemon thing.
Yep.
So what if they look similar in design? Pokemon fans will come back. Your design should not be the thing carrying your game. It should be your game.
I guarantee you a lot of Pokemon fans are the ones playing that game.
You cannot... And that's the thing with Marvel, is your fans will love whatever you give them as long as the game is good. If I can pop a Unibeam and just have fun with it, great. If I can play as Iron Man for any mission and not have any issues, great. Like, Square makes great games. Square Enix, I think, was the one that backed Marvel's Avengers, if I'm not mistaken. And they do make great games. They are sometimes out of touch with the Western audience. Marvel Avengers is not a Japanese game by any means. Right? Let's be real. It's not a JRPG by any means. You're catering to the Western audience. And the thing with the Western audience is, motherfucker, if the gameplay is great, they're gonna... Skyrim is your crowning achievement. That game has come out 7 times over and people will still buy it.
Yep.
Because they say, oh, the gameplay is amazing, I can do whatever I want it. And it's like, that's fucked up. That shouldn't be happening. But it works. They keep buying it. They keep rebuying it. They keep reintroducing it back into their lives. They keep, like, it's just a thing that's repetitive as shit. And you cannot fault them for that, because that's just how they do it. And that's the annoying thing, is like, they had so much potential. Like, they came out with, like, mid fan base characters. Like, you had your strong 4, Cap, Iron, Hulk, and Thor. Right? Mm-hmm. Widow has somewhat of a fan base. Panther definitely has a fan base. Hawkeye. And then Miss Marvel. And Miss Marvel had a growing fan base.
Well, you know what's cool too is that because of it being a game, what ends up happening is you end up getting characters where it's like their gameplay shines more, right? So like people will be like, man, like for example, I was not anticipating enjoying playing as Hawkeye at all. I was like, why would they even waste this? You know what I mean? But when Hawkeye came out, I was like, he's kind of fucking dope. You know what I mean? He was kind of cool to use, and I like how his moves were and his combat was dope. And then that was another thing that they did that was such a piss off. Is that you guys gave us Hawkeye, and then you gave us Kate Bishop.
Yeah, which is basically the same thing.
The same character.
Which is like, and it was back to back, if I wasn't mistaken, right?
It was. It was 2 archers back to back.
That's redundant. And so this is where the time where people thought, oh, they were forced to do that because the TV shows and stuff were coming out for it. And you're like, okay, even so, you can take a break in between and release the characters later. No one's gonna fucking get upset about that.
Yep.
Like,
the characters that they should have, like, the characters, one character we should have had, I mean, okay, yes, she would have been another version of a character that you had most of them in there, but you could have given us She-Hulk, right? Like, she would have been a great character to add.
Not even that, man.
Show was out.
Not even that. Like, you could have gave us a mutant, you could have gave us, like, the whole reason why they did the freaking Inhuman is because they didn't have the rights to the mutant. So,
yeah.
Like, it's one of those things where it's just like, okay, and you kind of just move on from that. But, yeah, they could have done so many other things. Like my mind's reeling from the amount of, like, they said, oh, we're gonna introduce Spider-Man. You're like, okay, cool. Backlogged. And I'm like, oh my god, Spider-Man should just been day one. It should just been a day one release. Like,
Spider-Man's the kind of character you don't tell people you're introducing into a game like that until you know for a fact you are. Like, if you didn't have people playing I guarantee you, if you didn't have people playing your game before, your fan base increased, even if it was only by a bit. It increased once you brought Spider-Man into the game, because that's what Spider-Man does. Spider-Man sells shit.
Yep, he's the Batman of Marvel.
Yeah.
He sells.
You put him on anything and people will buy it. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't even remember. I don't remember where I first saw that or where I first read it. But there was something I was reading where they said Spider-Man is one of the highest grossing, like, superheroes or whatever the case may be in terms of, like, merchandise that he sells. It's like, you want to sell something, you want to sell a backpack, you want to sell something, you know what I mean? A lunch pail, put Spider-Man on.
No, Spider-Man would get the job done. And like, even if it wasn't for sales, you know what I mean? You would have established a very healthy set of characters for people to choose from.
Yep.
You wouldn't have this oddity. Okay,
Wait a
why is
second.
that?
I'm just gonna use the washroom. One second.
Yeah. Did I not? I have to go back. I thought I triggered her side quest. Hmm. One sec here, guys. I guess I gotta go back to get the story. I thought I did. Alright. Definitely gotta run back. Doom. The problem with these side quests is I gotta figure out if they need to be re-triggered or do they continue where they stop at? Because that's my only concern. Nothing here. Okay. So fly back to the town, talk to Cornelius, see if that triggers it again. If it does, go back to the other place, find the house, come back to here. Just gotta retrace my steps. Okay, so I do have to restart the whole scene. Here. Good to know. Good to know. what? Let me see something here. Send this man one invite. Send him another. Boom, boom. Alright, now we gotta go talk to it. And go from there. Because I remember doing these steps, so I guess it doesn't complete if you started. Well, that makes sense. If you start another side quest, it doesn't complete this quest. Okay. Let's go read the plate, and then let's go activate that teleporter, and let's go through that one. I think I can get the other 3 done tonight, and then we gotta tackle all the boss towers next stream, and then hopefully go for the finale at that point. I think it's like up here. Ah, that's right. Should have done Medio. There you go, friendo. How's... Huh?
I think you got a girlfriend now?
I got a girlfriend, what?
Oh, it sounded like you said something about a girlfriend.
No, I said there you go, friendo.
Oh.
Trying to do, man? Get me murdered? Jesus.
Fuck. The mic was cutting in. All I heard was friend.
God damn, man. I see how you play it. I see how you play this. I'll remember this.
Like, what is happening right now?
How's the Elysium going?
Bruh, palms are sweating.
Nice.
Combat's getting heavy. I think that means it's good.
As long as your knees aren't feeling heavy. And keep in mind, you're an anime Valkyrie. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Right. You have to be careful.
So, one little thing I learned about I Am Setsuna, if you ever decide to pick it up, When you start
I have it.
Ooh, so what do you mean, like pick it up, like when if you decide to start playing it?
To play it. Oh, I don't think I'd be able to stream it though. I have it on the Switch.
Oh no. I am suffering through the streams. I keep saying we're about to hit the finale and we never do, bro. Like I'm lying more than a politician on a Tuesday. But the one thing I noticed is if you start a side quest in the game and you pick up another side quest, it resets the old one.
So you can do it again?
No, you can only do one at a time.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you get the reward. But you get the reward from both, though.
Well, so what I mean, I'll explain it this way. So the Queen Knight that I have, Juliana, she's on my party. I started her side quest a couple of streams ago, and then I had it pending, or so I thought. And then I
didn't finish it. Okay.
Yeah, and then I did a couple of other side quests, and it reset it back to step 1. So I had to go to step 1, complete step 2, and now I'm on step 3, which I thought I was at, to finish it off really quick. Yeah.
That's kind of annoying.
It is, but then it's kind of like, now that I'm aware of it, I'm like, okay, that's fair then. So then you're, because there's no quest log in the game, right? So if you think about it, it's a good safety net where it's like, fuck, what was I supposed to do in this quest? And then instead of running around figure it out, it's like, just go back to the beginning, just start over. I'm like, okay, that's not that bad, because most of them aren't even like tedious, like, oh, go gather this or go gather that. It's literally just like, talk to this person, go to this location to find this thing, and then go to this location to solve the problem. And you're like, okay.
Easy one.
Yeah. But I keep fighting penguins. He stepped away for a minute. We were talking about Last of Us 2 for a bit. We had
strong penguins.
Fuck. Those penguins will fuck you up, bro.
Yeah, they don't have happy feet.
They do have happy feet. Happily destructive feet, man. Oh, it was brutal. It was brutal. But I got everyone level 50. Kind of sucks because...
that's boss ready? That's what you were trying to reach last time, right?
Well, that's side quest ready. My main team's going to be above 50. Like, my 2 characters right now are above 50. They're like 60, 70 almost. And then I got to get 1 character from 50 to that level 2 to get the bosses down. Because mainly for the side quests, you're supposed to be around like 45, 48. So like, I'll have around 50, you know, get the extra 2 level increase, and if I go up levels along from point A to point B, great. If I don't, okay, no worries. Because I don't have their powerful techs, so they're kind of ability weak. Which, if you ever play Chrono Trigger, you don't want that. You want to unlock everyone's ability as much as you can. Because right now her strongest ability is just physicality, and physicality is not that strong in this game. But the best way I can kind of put it is, depending on who you want in your main team, fight every monster you want with them to farm the materials to unlock their skills. So, I don't know if there's any way to compare it to like in Elysium. I guess the best way to compare it is like, if you want to farm for a certain weapon, like if you need to craft a certain weapon, you're going to go to that certain dungeon and farm that specific creature for its materials, right? That guy's in a fucking crystal ball. You shit. You got shot down.
All that. Yeah, man, the combat's really ramping up, bro. Like, these guys are like, yeah, that shit was sweet, eh?
Yeah, I gotta get back into it. Not get back into it. I should really pick up Valkyria, but fuck, I have so many other games. Also, I'm revoking my Persona. If I play Persona, that's the last game I'll play before streaming status. I'm probably gonna stream Persona, but I'm gonna do a first playthrough and then go with a second playthrough as the stream. Because then I'll know if there's anything blocked in it or not.
True that.
Alright.
blocked my skills. Like, how's that fair? There's a curse on me.
Alright, let's prepare for a boss fight.
Oh, you're throwing hands. Bring the hammer down. What the fuck? Fuck him up. Pin you again.
Do I want to...
Oh, my next level up, so violet gems I'm getting now. Nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot or didn't realize. I left all the tab open. And I'm like, okay, so this guy comes on, I'll just, I'll just tab him. So I'm like, maybe he's taking it off day.
Nah, bro.
And then I realized that it was a YouTube thing, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, no. It's all good. Honestly, like I said, the YouTube stuff is... Oh, it's nice. I'm not too overly, like... What's the best way to say it? I'm not pressured. Is the best way to say it? Oh, wait. Okay. Is
okay, alright. Yep, definitely the amount of souls. Wow, she fully goes straight for it. Okay.
Don't think I'll need all of these. Genesis is not going to be that great for this one. Definitely can use more HP though. 938 might actually do it. Okay.
Shatter your shield.
Shield shatter.
Yeah, man. Valkyrie is ramping up.
How's your day, man?
Annoying.
No.
You know who was, sorry, I'm just trying to pick a fight for no reason, but okay.
Nah, I'm sorry to hear about that.
When you get to a point where you realize the bullshit, you're just like, okay, cool, I see you. If I remember, or care enough, I'll go into more details later.
Oh, fair enough.
It's just annoying shit. For no reason. Just petty. Put it this way, these missions are so hard, bro. The last, 3-4 missions I did, I got a C.
That's not good.
Ugly bronze plaque, okay? Like, not those friggin' pretty ass shiny rainbow colored S's that I was getting before.
Well, it's one of those games, right, where I feel like it might increase by, what's the best way to say it? It might be one of those things where loadout design, I guess, would be the way to say it.
Hold that.
Thousands of years.
Because I'm playing on hard. I decided to play on hard right after Husky, so that has something to do with it. Shatter it. Yes. Good girl, Jack. You see what happens when you listen to me? Yep, you're crushed.
Alright. Let's see.
If I block all of that for real? Oh, okay, fuck. Nope, cool. Hands across America.
I'm gonna need this one more than anything. And then this.
Can you stop hitting me? This game.
ここで終わるわけにはいかない。
Finish him.
よし。
Whew. I got my new area, the flame one.
準備は完了した。かかれ。
Fire.
Ooh. Ooh, that did some damage. Fuck.
やるぞ。
I think he just rampaged.
準備は
I
完
think
了
he's already in the second phase of the fight. Chest piece going, bro. Let's get it right. Right? We don't discriminate in this chat.
I forgot the whole song it identifies as a golem and a chess piece.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. In hindsight, I think the stop shield should have been better on Ender. Yeah, he's in second phase already. Oof.
やるぞ。ここが勝負どころだな。
Oh, we're using another weapon. That's using magical rod. Magic mass increase based on the magic power of the endurance. Ooh, and an ambrosia.
我が槍の旅となれ。 行くぞ。 気で
ここで終わるわけにはいかない。
みんなの思いを力に。
心遣いに感謝。
よし。
What? It just
Come on,
shoots out
Ender.
magic blast. It splits into two when you do an aerial attack. Oh my gosh, that's not this weird. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to not tell you for so
準
long.
備完了します。かかれ。
It fully turns into two things. Okay. Whew, alright, I guess we have quite a bit of work to do.
天のカ
助かる。
Hey, 1 sec. Sounds good, man. We're just loving it.
ここで終わるわけにはいかない。
心遣いに感謝する。
Ooh, got a trophy. What does it say?
ゴみんなの思いを力に。
One's dead. There we go.
Nice and like shiny.
私が倒れるわけにはいかない。
That's more like it. Look how pretty that S is.
Boom. Done.
Okay. We'll do another side quest.
Alright. That's one mega fuck down.
Jeez, the reward for this is meme along Valesti. Like, I haven't heard that since the game started. That's gonna be special. Extreme void.
Alright, so the worst part about this is there's no, like, teleport out of dungeons and have to run back.
You gotta fight everything else again.
Nah, I'm just gonna fucking... Okay, so who's the next one on the list then? Let's take a look. I guess I should get Kurz out of the way. Because then after these, I gotta do the boss towers, and god damn it, man.
Okay, so what are they talking about if I already covered everything? There's a really cool big room back here. And don't have anything there for you to find. Just gonna hide it under the lamp shield, bro.
Let's see.
find it.
I'm gonna run all the way back. Can't believe I'm not done Last of Us 2 yet, man. It's infuriating.
They're just dragging it out here.
It's crazy. Like, I was talking to Wizzo about it earlier, and he's just like, yeah, that's
I saw a couple of times there where I thought you were at the end, and I saw more shit happen, and I'm like, excuse me?
My thoughts exactly, too. I was like, you gotta be shitting me.
And then now they're setting up for number 2 or 3. I was like, oh, I have to go find her and leave all this behind? My girl's like, I have to.
No. And I was telling Wizzo that would have been a good way to start number 3.
Well, now she's going on the hunt for
all in 2. All in 2. It's annoying, honestly. Sorry, one sec, guys. I'm just checking something. Okay. Let's continue on. You know what? I'm gonna stop by the village, make some quality of life fucking Sprite nights, and yeah, go from there.
Ooh. Oh shit, okay, that's how good it gets. Alright. That's my soul. Poor Muff didn't stand a chance. The holy laws decree your obliteration.
Huh. Been playing this game for quite a few weeks now, and I just realized there's a sort button in my inventory list.
There's what now?
A sort button.
Yeah.
My inventory was a mess for the longest time. Just noticed there was a sort button. Oh boy, I need to finish this game.
Oh shit. Come talk to my death.
Don't need the Snow Chronicle. Drain Slash, okay. do, 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 do. Oh boy. But yeah, we were also talking about the Suicide Squad and their release DLC. I don't know if you saw that.
Okay. I didn't even hear much about the game on the job. Well, I heard. Only thing I heard is that it was trash.
Yeah, but you hear what they did to try and boost sales?
You bring it back up? No.
Joker DLC 1. I gotta pick up fucking Warframe. God damn it. Every time I see people play it, I'm like, good God. Alright, where do I go for curves? Curves. Hiddyberry. Hidberry. Hidberry, where the frick are you on this map? Okay, I see where you are. I see you. Before we go there, though.
Back to the void.
Didn't even let spark it. Oh well. Do 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 do.
Right through is hot.
Go on.
Oh, that was it. Right through is hot.
Okay. I know you wanted to sing that song there.
I'm saving it for something special.
Something special to say. That, my friend, would be your ass getting kicked.
Apparently. A lot of that happening tonight. I don't like it.
Do 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 do. Okay, one. Oh.
Oh, I can't wait to get level 3! Leave me alone. Ouch. Did you think you were safe? Whew. Yo, that was a finish and a half. I said hold your ice crown. Okay, we can do the end game stuff. I think you get a new level of difficulty. You get
There you go.
Seraphic Gate, and you get the bad Valkyrie that I've been fighting. You get her story. Like it shows her or whatever she was doing, I guess.
Whatever. Whatever. Just
Yeah.
don't really care.
Revenge.
What was she doing? Oh, murdering innocents? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Potency of items, okay. Megalith. Garganroth. That, okay. Be great for grinding up things, but technically going into back-to-back-to-back boss fights, so... Do 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 boo do boo. Alright, off we go.
Return to Valhalla.
Yo.
Yo. Dang, right out the gate, Crawler's being a menace on chat right now. This accuses me of having a girlfriend and calls you a wretch. Like, shit, bruh. Fuck. What did we do to you?
It's the game. There's mighty influence in it. It makes me do stuff.
Oh, okay. What are you, Joey from Friends? Look, I'm Joey Tribbiani. I do weird shit. No, you don't. No, you don't.
I blame Odin.
Yeah, okay. That's what they all say. That's a... Man, I don't have to use them, but I want to use them. It's this freaking story. Listen to my story, folks. Maybe the last time you ever hear... I don't know. Final Fantasy X was weird.
It was a weird one. It was.
Like, to be told this... As long, I'm just kind of glad he wasn't an idiot. Sin is your father. How did he fuck my mom? Or just stares at him like, really? Really?
I just would have left him there. I would have left him there. If that was his first question, I would have been like, oh, okay, cool.
You're that kind of kid, eh?
I'm out, guys. Figure this out.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm dead. Oh, man. There's so many survival games coming out. And Shrouded's a good one. Nightingale was an interesting one. I don't know if you heard about that one, was it?
I did not hear about Nightingale.
So, Nightingale... What's the best way to put it? Grimm's Brothers Fairy Tales meets survival.
Okay.
So, like, basically, like, you have, like, your real world situation, and then you have, like, the Feylands that you farm in, and the Feylands is where, like, you run into, like, ents, fairies, all that stuff, and, like, yeah, so it's definitely interesting for sure.
Is that the one with the chick with the gun?
There's a lot of chicks with guns, man. That's just the vaguest thing I've ever... Fuck, man.
I remember seeing one that's like a guy has like an axe on his shoulder for the picture, and then some chick in a red suit with like a gun, like a revolver or something,
Vegas.
and some kind of space door. Still not helping.
What do you want me to say to that?
Say yes. We can end this whole shebang right now by just saying one word.
Yeah. The fuck you saying? That's one word. What are these fucking things?
An imprisoned soul. Ooh, you give me an ambrosia. I need those. She won't me. So Guan popcorn.
This is a weird story.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this cat kid's just...
Oh, so what I said was weird. When it's okay to talk about cat kids. Something mirror.
Well, they got that... Okay, first of all, that was just a bird. You girls are... Okay. But...
No style.
Basically. Have you guys seen the motivational beaver meme?
The motivational beaver meme.
Have you seen this?
Sir, I have not.
Okay, I'm gonna have to show Wizzo this. This stuff's actually pretty legit. Because it's now evolved into people just putting that beaver into, like, fucking movies and shit.
We got a couple of games. I got Tekken 8, then we got Grand Blue, then we got Rise of the Ronin, then there's Elden Ring's DLC somewhere in there, hopefully.
And Remnant's DLC in there somewhere. Or are we not talking about Remnant?
Well,
I'm hoping that they get their DLC soon too.
We'll cross Remnant we'll cross that bridge when we get there, okay? Okay? I mean, we still got Shishima to fucking deal with. We still got all these other shit. Me and Crawler have to go through the 4 Horsemen journey together.
Yep.
And then fucking... I'm thinking about streaming Nier.
You bastard.
In the near future. Nah. And, let's see how that goes. that brush off Wizzo was the equivalent of I punch you in the throat if I was there right now. That's exactly what it translated to.
Throw some water on your hand. No.
Go ahead, kid. We'll hear you out. I need the side quest done. Because I need the true ending.
No, you bastard.
Wow. There it is, Rise of the Ronin.
Wow, that was my back.
Rise of the Ronin. Rise of the Ronin.
Ouch.
I'm against it too, man. There's a reason why they haven't joined the card. Actually, the story of this game actually makes sense now. Like, it's actually kind of like, now that I've got the whole reveals and everything, like, this game makes a lot more sense why things are the way they are.
Nice.
Yeah.
Exo Primal $39.99.
Exo Primal.
Oh my god.
Dino Crisis on crack.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ever want to see a Gundam fight a fucking dinosaur? You know, I'm not gonna lie. I don't, because logically that would make no sense how that fight would play out.
Mm-hmm.
People would be like, "Oh, the dinosaur would win," and I'd be like,
Are you stupid?
"Nuclear."
That's what my logical follow-up question would be, to be honest with you, if I thought the dinosaur would win. I'd be like, oh, you're dumb.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's like,
It's okay.
Gotcha.
Everyone's dumb.
did you forget Gundams could fly? Unless we're real, it's not like those dinosaurs can jump really fucking high. Okay? You think a T-Rex? You think a T-Rex turns into Air Jordan the minute it wants food? It's gonna be like, nah, fam, I'm just gonna leave. This is not worth my time. I'll go hunt some, like, Triceratops kid or something. I don't know.
Ouch, that hurt.
If you don't want to do that, that's fine. You don't need to join the guard. It's okay.
You wouldn't. You did.
Oh, that's cool. The Monster Hunter event even has the Monster Hunter music in it. That's cool. And you have to hunt a specific T-Rex, it looks like.
That's how I don't get hit with copyright.
Mm-hmm.
Just butcher the song. I gotta record some more Rise. Solo play. Get that playthrough all prepped.
Right.
Firestorm.
Okay.
Have you been watching Wizzle? You seen the shit this fire person I just got is doing?
I'm not gonna lie, I've been actually pretty impressed with your spear combos.
Ooh.
The way she kept on twirling and twirling and twirling towards freedom was great.
Yep. And I just got this next weapon. It's according to the description, it's a magical staff mixed with a mace. And
Nope.
it fully, when she does certain combos with it,
Oh.
it fully splits into two, like two
No.
tonfas. I was like, what is happening? I was like, oh, I'm gonna play the hell out of this game after I beat it.
What do you mean you're unable to locate my DLC for this game?
Oh, what game are you trying to download DLC for?
Yeah.
I believe if you go to your menu, hit the start button, so and so. Yeah. I learned that by someone else playing Digimon. That's why. So, okay. I'm not sure if you guys remember. I restarted my entire Digimon playthrough. Because I got my DLC back. So I started back. I'm like, you know what? We're going in there with the fucking strongs. And then we're like, I'm not going to sit here and not deal with that.
Oof. Yo, this Flame Einherjar is just, yo. She has an attitude problem.
Is that that's who you're using to help you with the fight right now?
Yeah, that's who just pinned that guy up against the wall.
So aggressive.
Just so I could decimate him with a flame lance or whatever the hell it is.
Flame Lancer.
Flamps.
Fierce the fire.
I do kind of feel like playing Resident Evil. Fire, whoa, blaze of fire, yeah. Alright, let's sign in and go kill some stuff with an insect glaive.
I'm burning Oh, hello. And let me guess, each of you are a different element? Oh, two of you are a different element.
Oh, Ryu.
Yo.
Have you heard of Fog Hill of the Five Elements?
I'll take your silence as a no.
Yeah, that's basically the right answer there. That's a no.
So, your mission, should you choose to accept it, at your earliest convenience, and I do mean earliest as in life and death, earliest, Watch it on YouTube.
Okay. In exchange, you gotta watch Pluto.
Oh, I have it queued up. I just haven't.
Well, now you're gonna activate that. If I have to activate this queue, you gotta activate that queue.
I promise you, well, then again, you know what? I haven't watched Pluto.
It's Death Note with robots.
I was gonna say, I promise you, Fog Hill trumps it, but because I haven't watched it, I'm not gonna make that assumption yet.
But I'm just saying, Pluto is Death Note with robots, so it's worth the watch.
That does sound interesting.
In terms of the mystery concept.
You bitch!
Yeah, basically, that's the same answer everyone gives.
He's upset.
I was like blood spattered or something.
I don't know what it just did to your face, but that was freaking hilarious.
That was very disrespectful. You on fire?
Why do I have this sword as my... Interesting.
Katoon! Like, are you watching her light up the screen? Like, what is wrong with her?
You were not the chosen one.
Oh, I got off the soul burst. Yo, when I get this thing to level 3, oh, you guys are gonna...
Are you gonna be all like Ricky?
I'm just gonna be on some Leroy Jenkins shit, okay? So I'll have the
Pop
power
that.
too.
Alright, we're just gonna have to survive with this, but I am going to destroy them. I will find them.
Nice.
That line,
nice.
that line.
I will find him. I will find him.
I would just be like, hold up. Execute. Not stow. Just, and they'd be like, what?
Been like, I will find him, but I'll be like, hold on a second. Cut off his head. Alright, now send him into the zone.
Yeah, no, it's just,
we're not taking chances with that. No.
That sounded too reassuring. It sounded too certain.
He's too insane for us not to believe his statement.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it, right? Like, get out of here, man. You're gonna be sick.
God, I haven't even seen the Flashpoint movie.
You haven't seen it?
No.
That's a good thing. Trust me.
Maybe, but it's like, you know what? I need to understand the good and bad lore just to say, yeah, this was a trash fire.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying, although I'm trying to spare you. I understand why you must take this pilgrimage. It was bad. Like, I tried to find stuff to like about it. Actually, I think I actually did find one thing that I liked about it. One, at the end of the movie. Ooh. Oh, wow, that caught me. Ouch. Yo, this thing has no stagger? What is it? What's going on?
These guys are xenophobic. That makes a lot of sense why I need to fight them.
Why is this Ducky trying to kill?
What's it mean? I can explain it.
I don't really know what it means. That's why I was like...
Xenophobic or xenophobia is basically like... what's a polite way to put this? Because it's a racial concept, that's for sure. It is. It's
okay.
Yeah.
Alright, don't worry about it then. We'll talk about it another time.
Oh, fuck that. I can talk about this on my chat. If people feel uncomfortable about me explaining definitions, the fucking... Yeah, having or showing a dislike or prejudice against people from other countries.
Okay.
Right, and these things are rare bloods, meaning they have high magical potency. So it's kind of like they're xenophobic to humans, because like, they're not part of the same country we're kind of deal.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, like, man, I'm tired of like I'm not mad at you. It's just the way we have to. That phrase is such a natural. Hey, we don't need to talk. I'm tired of it. Let's just talk about it. People feel uncomfortable about it. You need to understand definitions help people understand things. Like
No,
I believe so as well.
bitch.
Like the biggest thing was like
back to the 90s,
the biggest thing that always stuck out to me is when we read history books so we don't doom ourselves to repeat it.
Exactly.
Yet here we are.
Yeah. And that's the thing that bugs me the most. It's just like...
It's a sensitive topic. Okay.
Then talk about it. Make it unsensitive.
Oh my gosh.
Make it to the point where, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I see what's happening. Yes. I don't agree. I may not agree with what you're saying, but we can have this healthy conversation.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's dark. Okay.
I like when that happens in games.
That was a dark telling of what happened there.
It happens a lot in 16. It happens a lot. There's a couple of side stories that you get to that are just kind of like, really, guys? Okay.
So, Digimon Cyber Sleuth, actually, for as cheery as a game as it is, has quite a few dark missions. One of them is about body selling. So, because like your mind enters a conscious and an alternate, like an unconscious state, and it makes itself in a cybernetic world, right? So your mind is physically out of your body. And like one of the missions that you end up finding out is like these people were drugging people, having them stay in the online server, and then they would move their body or sell their body to someone else so it would get transported somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah, and so at the end of the side quest, you think it's all cheery because like, oh man, we solved the case, we exposed the ring, everyone got arrested. One of the guys tries logging out because like what the person says, man, that'd be wild though, thinking that you would just sell someone's body in hopes that they would never consider to log out and they'd never be able to log out ever again. And one guy's trying to log out and it says destination not found. So like his body's gone. I was like, fuck, that's dark.
Jeez.
Yeah, like Final Fantasy 14 has a dark side story as well online. Like it's a side quest. It's actually pretty heart wrenching. That's crazy. Anyways, bitches be crazy. Anyways, basically the side story is like you start like because your character, the Warrior of Light, starts off as like a basic ass adventurer. Like, hey, you're a new adventurer. Come join a guild and I'll make you run quests. Go cut the grass and fucking kill some rats.
Wow, game. It cleaned my life.
And so, you end up running into this group. It's like one white mage, one gladiator, like a tank, and then two DPSs. I think one was a bard and another was like a lancer, right? So 3 melee types and a magic. And they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go on adventures and do things or whatever. And like, you notice that they're doing pretty good. Like, you hit level 16, you see them again, they're doing great. You hit level like 20 or 22, you see them again, they're doing okay. They're a little bit banged up, but they're fine. And then you get to level 30 or something, and you unlock something called Haku Manor. And you're like, okay. And Haku Manor is like, the guy who gives you the quest is like, look, I used to work for the house. People were dabbling in some dark, dank shit, and now they all got turned into demons. I need you to clear out the house. Like, okay. So, one sec, I gotta focus on this fight, unfortunately.
Yeah.
These guys have some sick-ass weapons.
Those weapons do look pretty dope.
Woo! Yeah, when I get a handle on this soul burst, it's over for you guys. That's how it switches automatically. Nice, I don't have to waste it.
Alright, we're gonna do this so I have auto res. So yeah, anyways, Haku Manor, you do the quest, and then you see the group again, and this time around... Okay, we're good. This time around, they're pretty fucking banged up, right? Like, they lost one of the DPS's, shit's kind of rough for them and everything, and you're like, okay, well, you know, your character doesn't say anything, but it's kind of like along the lines like, hang in there, guys, you know, it's a bit rough, I get it, but you're gonna make it, basically, right? And then you unlock, a version of Haku Manor hard mode. And shit got bad. They went to attempt another dungeon. The other bard, just lost his battle spirit. The mage, the mage, essentially kind of like lost her mind because, so she ended up marrying the tank along their journey, and she saw the tank get decapitated.
Yeah.
And so she kind of lost her mind. So she went back to Haku Manor because she heard like they dabbled in dark, dank shit, and one of them was necromancy. Right?
Bring him back to life. And your mission in this dungeon run is you need to stop this group because they're dealing with necromancy of the upteen scale, and it can be catastrophic. You need to go kill them. Basically, just X amount of the equation. And so it's like 3 mini boss fights, or 2 mini boss fights, and then like the main boss fight at the end of the dungeon. And like you do all that, and then it cuts to a cutscene where the girl didn't actually die. And she's just like a spirit now haunting the place. What?
Yeah, it's like fucking some scary ass shit, because it does like a jump scare at the end. You're like, well, fuck this. Let's see, what would work? I need to really focus on her, so we'll do this one. That's not good.
I don't even understand what's going on my screen right now.
Let me see this. Well, you're fighting a fucking tree with 3 badass bitches.
I wish that was the sum of it. And look at this guy under the ground. Like, get the hell out of here.
Okay, so she doesn't get affected by... Oh, okay, this is gonna be brutal, but you know what, let's... She's gotta go. She's gotta fucking go. God damn it. The best part about this is Ender is just taking the hits and chalking away at them. Let's see something.
Why is
Oh my gosh. Now, maybe there? Yep. He's not gonna friggin' breathe, right? Oh my god, you guys are dumb. I'm fighting this side quest. I don't even know how this is. Like Ryu says, a tree.
It looks like a tree, man. Don't take my advice.
Reminds me of a Marvel. Or Marvel.
Could be.
Just the struggle of trying to. It's like fuck.
Setsuna, you know what he's trying to say?
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Otherwise, it could have got real messy right there. Die and be a chief. Please tell me that's it.
Nice. She is so fucking dead. Both of them died in one shot. Level 50 was the best fucking choice. Best choice. Apparently you can beat the main story at like level 48. I know this because I looked it up real quick. But unfortunately I'm going for the whole shebang, so I need to get up there.
Fair enough.
Give him my ambrosia. Less life now. Making me work hard for nothing.
Boom, bitch. Flame of solitude and flame of duty.
Flame of booty, I like it.
Flame of booty, modern kill fair. What, you guys never did that? When all the Call of Duty games started coming out, you just start making fucking stupid names.
Oh, yeah. They're all about that, like.
Battlefield Ghost Fear number 6.
Love it.
By the way, Wizzo, Motivational Beaver is on Discord.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Get a good laugh out of it. It's his hair, bruh.
I want to do this one.
I definitely will. What time was it? 2:57? Oh, okay.
Effort caress. Oh, that's the one she had. Okay. Pyro Surge, Blaze Dance. Oh, the side quests are definitely making them hard to skip.
So these three were a reference to Final Fantasy.
I thought I heard something like that.
These three that I fought, yeah. Basically, it was the Delta attack that gave it away. Cindy, Mindy, and all of them.
Oh, wait, no. I'm thinking something different. Never mind.
Which one are you thinking of?
I was looking at... I mixed up the two screens. I tabbed over to one.
Oh, fair
So
enough.
I looked at mine and saw something yours, and I was thinking what you were... Yeah, so I heard him say something about Ifrit, and then you started talking about Final Fantasy. So it's like when I looked up at the screen, I was like, I thought I heard something about Final Fantasy.
Oh, yes, no, so me and Crawler both had references. Mine was the Three Sisters, yeah, and then his was Ifrit. But you know what? Nice. That makes sense. A lot of RPGs do play homage to a lot of things. Like, okay, so this one here is a spiritual successor to Chrono Trigger, which is different than Chrono Cross, because Chrono Trigger is mainly about time travel in its own right, I think. I haven't played Chrono Cross, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of time travel in there, too.
Okay.
So simple. Oh, it's done so well.
Well, yeah, Chrono Triggers was done really fucking well. It had a good... Chrono Cross had a good framework to work off of, because Chrono Trigger was fucking amazing in what it did. Like,
yeah, I always heard good things about that one.
Dude, there's literally a side quest to get a character's strongest weapon, and you literally leave him in the past and travel 1,000 years in the future and go get it back.
Nice.
Right? Like, so I think all that's left is Fetus. I don't know how to spell his name. Fucking weird ass dark magic man shit. Alright, let's see, what does he have that I can definitely not use, because I haven't unlocked a lot of shit for him.
Okay, so now the flame bitch is gonna get some new moves. Oh. Something tells me those are gonna be hot.
But you better get new moves.
Oh. And before I do that, let's see the moves that this guy got.
Shadow Wave. Deus Ex Machina. Okay.
Oh, I didn't do that mission yet. I'm afraid.
Slipstream. Play Dead. Clashing
Okay,
Cross.
so the Ifrit Caress is the explosion one, which I definitely want in my repertoire. Imagine the two of us setting that off. Ooh. Getting all warm and fuzzy thinking about it.
That's weird. You're weird.
So there's a side quest with her moves on it. And so each of them have a side quest with a move except for this guy. He has all of them already.
I love how I don't even give you a chance to like defend yourself. Like, no, it's just fucking weird.
Impulse, full impulse, move your song.
What do I need?
Jeez, I'm even beating the shit out of him. Yo, Wizzo, which move should I make him rock?
This is gone.
So we got 11 Smash, which is the one he started with. I can't really zoom in closer.
I'll do both sides.
And then we have Voltage Chain. Is this one. And Dirty Shockwave. Then we have Full Impulse. It's like a lightning helm splitter. And then we have Meteor Swarm. Where he decides to play God and rinks the environment with lightning bolts. Primary attacks.
I like Voltage Chain.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a good way to end it.
Look at that. It's like, yeah, we'll go with that. We'll give him that. So now every time I summon him, that's the first thing he does, and then whatever other shenanigans he wants to do after that.
All the shenanigans.
Okay, so Cypher's one is pretty cool. I'll stick with that. The secondary is also cool. Nice little combo and a shot in the face.
Okay, let's start this guy's side quest, and then we might do a secret boss fight, and then we'll probably call it.
We'll do that one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fire on them. Okay, and then
It's mainly for bragging rights.
Charge Blast, I don't have anything else for you yet. Assailing Strike. Yep. And the Flame Bitch. Definitely keeping the effort correct. Look at that. Whew. Ugh.
I'm thinking about streaming all the classic Final Fantasies on YouTube. Just so I have like something for my YouTube channel.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, you guys are always more than welcome to join in on the commentary. You wanna know why? Because we can make fun of shit and no one can question that. Like that time when Wizzo told me that, when Wizzo was just like, look at Abby use her fucking Hulk hands.
Yep.
Yeah. Fucking.
Wow, with the laser virgin, relax.
No. Double down.
Okay, there we go, Wizzo. And chain voltage. Ooh, that is nice. One more? Nope. Okay, that actually, hey, no, actually does work in real combat situations. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not mad at how they did the summoning of the Einherjars on this one. They came through with it. The only thing is, I think they should have made it like the first or a couple of ones where you get like a bunch of them.
Alrighty, Geekette, you have a good night. Hope your Shroud was fun. Enjoy yourself. Sounds fun. I like cursed things. That's what RPGs are about. Don't touch that cursed sword. Why not? It's supposed to give you great power. Why did I just hear a shink?
You didn't hear the rest of the instructions. I'm sorry, you lost me at grade. I figured power came next.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did. You too. I mean, at the end of the day, you're just like, hey, every question that comes out of every hero's mouth probably start on stream tomorrow. Ooh, I'll try and watch. I'll be working, but I'll try and watch.
She's streaming?
In Shroud.
Oh, I've seen that. What is that? Is that a scary game?
Survival. Just like Ark and shit. Base building games, man. They have some longevity. They're also good, like, what's the best way to put it? Stop and chill. Like, if you don't want to really pursue another game of like for example, like as streamers, like in general, we go through so many fucking games where we're just like, okay, I need a break from like point A to point B. Kind of like Zelda meets Skyrim and Valheim. Okay, it's a Valheim Rim. There you go. There's the genre.
Oh shit.
But yeah, it's just one of those things. Like Pal Worlds is going to be one of those games where if I just don't want to game on my console, I can just do that. Like I know I got to play Final Fantasy VII, but I'm like, I have so many RPGs on rotation right now. I need a break. And I know I should play 7 though. I should play 7 and just get it out of the way.
Yeah, likewise. After I'm done this one, I think I'm gonna start 7. Oh my god, you licked me.
Excellent.
Ooh,
Yo,
you know what? Did you start 7 already? Are you gonna play it on YouTube or a thing?
No, because so here's the thing: the last chapters of Final Fantasy VII are blocked for console streaming. They're blocked. You can't show them. Yeah. Like as bad as it sounds, I kind of used Wizzo to confirm that, but it was for good reason. He was enjoying it, so I just asked him like, yeah, there are block scenes, so there's no point. I don't want to stream games that have block scenes because it takes away from my viewers. Yeah, and that's a piss off. And it's a piss off.
Oh, this guy boxed me like I owed him money.
Now, the counter with that is my gaming PC can handle streaming. So, like, if I can get a capture card and a bigger place and actually have something set up, I might be streaming off that pretty soon. Nice. And then going forward, I'll be able to stream. Like, my library of streaming games open right the fuck up. Like, right the fuck up.
Trust me, that's what I want. Oh, don't do it. How do I get over? Oh. Okay, so maybe I gotta work on this YouTube thing.
So I thought it was a joke, but yeah, Infinite Wealth, Yakuza. New Game Plus is behind a paywall, yo.
New Game Plus is behind a paywall?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, people are just like, are you serious? And it's like, it's kind of fucking wild when you think about it. Because, like, why is this a thing? Okay, I need to tint. Save.
That's ridiculous, man. Wow.
And, like, New Game Plus is everything to a Yakuza game, because you can't do everything in one run. You just can't. You'd be grinding way too much.
Oh, man.
Do I want to use someone else? Not really. Probably should, though.
Yeah, because we're about to get fucked up.
Yeah.
Slowly to my death.
That'd be the best way to do it. Okay, let's go ahead and save it. I know it's a side quest, but I don't have enough. So here's the problem with this last character that I'm doing. He shows up so late, I don't have anything for him to make him strong. That's why I think on his side quest you can choose.
Look at that purple one. Fucking this guy's in my ass already. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, what is happening on my... Like, a freaking World War III going on up in this bitch right now, man.
Are you fighting mini bosses? Is this like a child thing or something?
It's a quest. So I'm doing quest to get what new weapons, level up my stuff, character moves. So when I finish this one, I'll get the Fire Girls next 2 sets of moves. And I'm dead. Are you watching how he just boxed me? That died so quick, I thought it was the Iron Harrier that died.
Oh my god, I actually sat through a Maximilian stream where he raided someone.
Oh yeah? I've seen it happen a couple of times.
That's Look, I have a feeling the guy that's playing is like an ace in Tekken 8, that's why he did it, but jeez.
Who do you raid out to?
My name is MYK.
Oh, you're gonna say something else, I was gonna be like, no, Max, don't do it.
It's fine. Like I said, like that post I put it, like, the dude's humble as shit. He's like, yeah, I know, like, he's one of the few streamers that understands, like, he's not gonna lose out on funding if they reduce the pay cut a bit, because that's not his main source of income. His main source of income is through sponsorships, project work, things like that. He's an established. I think it's further down this way. Oh, I didn't eat any food. God damn it.
Thou doth not eateth food.
He just sidestepped me.
And I can't, like, soft reset the game. This is an issue. I should have ate something.
This guy doesn't have can't eat. Your master rank fucking 340 broke.
I need to max out this soul burst, man. I'm gonna need it.
He started a minute ago.
That didn't count?
Man, I wish this doesn't go straight to a boss fight.
Get him. Get him.
Oh, there we go. That's better.
Bitch, you. Alright, Christopher, fucking up. There you go. I did the Iggy. Was that a spirit? I think so. Isn't here. Should head back. You can find it, but I will probably just give up.
Blizzard Blitz.
God damn it.
守るために私は戦う。
If I was closer. Yeah, you know what? You know what? We'll take the fall on this one. This was my bad. I should eat some food.
Yeah, Fred Caress. Thank you.
There you go. What the hell is that, Ryu?
It's a dragon. The fuck you mean? What the hell is that?
Fair enough.
You clearly see it's a dragon. Man, sir.
Damn.
Sir.
Jeez.
Sir, are you okay? Can you see everything, sir?
Ooh. God damn.
Yeah, he beats the shit out of things. Let's see what's going on in Crawler's situation. Crawler's just looking through menus. That ain't exciting for shit unless you're into that thing.
I'm checking out my new moves, bro. I just got Ifrit Caress. Look at that. A friggin' Big Bang attack made out of fire.
So, Big Bang attack.
I am putting that bitch on right now. And then if I put on...
Big Bang Tuku. Big Bang Chuku.
Here's the idea.
Big bang freaking attack, bro.
Here's
BBA,
the
man.
Caper. Here's the caper now. So I'm gonna hit him with the mortal suppression. Well, where is it? Right? That sucks them all in. And once they've all been sucked in, then I hit him with this.
You will be sucked.
Then I hit him with this. Yes. My evil plan is formulating.
You sure it's an evil plan, or is this just...
It's an evil plan. Like the Saturday morning cartoon kind. Ooh, I got an A. I'm gonna have to redo these missions when I get good. You guys are really... Oh, okay. So this is her new move, if you're watching. Pyro Surge, so it looks like it's a force point. Ooh, that sent them pretty far. So when she comes out, you see boom, and they go fink, fly away. And then the secondary one is Blaze Dance. It'll get them in the air from the Alright, so I'm gonna stick with Fire Lance, and I'm gonna keep Earthquake Caress, because I want to do it at the same time she does it. I'm gonna Summoner, and then do mine right behind her.
Summon her.
Why am I still getting stuff for this? Alright, level 10.
Alright, let's get this fight going, kid.
Bring
out the dragon.
Can be maxed?
No.
I can put 2 wounds in it? Oh, you guys. Unlimited power. Okay, so we have physical damage reduction to level 3. So now if I can put arts, gauge, boost respiration, 3%. Damage.
戦いはこれからだ。
Now I can put 2 wounds on it. Alright, so this one's at an A now. I can get a triple S out of it. And we're laughing. Right now it's going to light trickle.
Come on. Yes.
Is that a spider dragon thing?
It's a lich.
Related.
It's a lich dragon. Y'all need to.
It looks like it's related to Valhazak.
I will not let you sell me my fucking good name in this situation, sirs. It's a fucking lich dragon. Get your
And it
shit
has
out.
a real estate in the back. Doesn't look like a tail. Setsuna. Did you name that character Setsuna, or is it
That's their name in the game.
in the game? Okay, you know this one doesn't give you the option to thing.
You can change names, but I was like, I'm just gonna keep names the
But you
same.
just kept it because okay, true.
Yeah.
Make it a thing.
よし。ここで終わるわけにはいかない。
Power it up. Charge it up.
Ooh, okay, come on. Yes.
To me, in my own area, where you are, Taika.
やるぞ。
Okay, so Earthquake Caress is definitely staying. Does look clean. Fire Lance, I've also pinned one against the wall, so
よし。
we shan't be changing that. So I have 2 more moves to get for her, or 8 more moves. No, 4 more moves.
力を貸すとし。
You're missing 6 moves to get to you.
やるぞ。
You're missing
Can't do this. And then hit him with this. And this should solve the problem.
一気に型をつ
I can get my soul surge.
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
やるぞ。
Weird. You'd think he'd be dead, but that didn't happen.
祈りの力よここに
心遣いに感謝
一気に型をつ
これぐらいなら
Join in as to what it is to out because I'm bad
お母さん
sometimes.
力を
Oh, you bitches don't mess up now. Are you watching Soul Surge level 3?
援護する
Within like, is it within my grasp? No, it's not.
やるぞ。
これぐらいなら
Yeah, I'm watching it. What were we saying?
I can't do it yet. I need rainbow gems. Yo, I'll find the mission that has them on it. Donkey, and he has a wing rod too? Look at that.
みんなの
Yo.
幸せのために
That's a madness. And each weapon has one? Oh, this game. Please still my beating
力を
heart.
貸す
80 more rainbow gems to do it. I'm not spending nothing until I find a mission that has those in it. So the way these enemies are carrying on. See, this mission gives me the Nibelung
私の
Gillespie.
覚悟を見せてあげる
Do you see what it is?
I don't know how they do it in this.
I
Whoa.
think it's 3K.
I don't know how they do
Holy
it.
fuck.
私が倒れるだけに
3K?
Yeah, 3,000 damage to that fucker. I forgot I had holy.
I just saw it, 3458.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is all done.
Bop the bitch.
Look at this. Look at these red ones. These ones are gonna. And this is the one that has Christopher's moves in it. From
Christopher Robin?
Legend. Not Robin. Okay, so I can get Mortal Suppression 3 and I can get Punishment Blast from here. And then the Ice Girl, Ice Person's move is attached to this one as well. And then this one I haven't even touched any of these. Okay, so I get 2 things from that Lightning Bolt 3, Hail Shot 3, Grave Edge 3, Firestorm 3. Ooh! More fire! I think that's a new spell. Oh, Hibajima. These weak palms are heavy. The bonded on the sword are already lost spaghetti. Skinny child. Doesn't bother giving a name.
Yep, that's basically his name. Hey man, it's better than Yakuza's naming. It would be Skinny Child, and if there was another kid, he'd be called Skinny Child's friend.
I'm dead.
I just took out the whole number system, eh? That's Skinny Child 1 and Skinny Child 2.
Maybe Skinny Child's friend. There's a side quest where this kid wants an adult magazine, so you get him it, and he goes from clumsy child to sophisticated child.
This guy saw his first bush and said, perhaps
Yeah.
the theory of relativity does exist.
And then I think another character's name goes from tough guy to tough guy near death.
Crying.
It's just great how they change the names. They don't have names either. They're not like Yazaki or anything. It's just like tough guy who's near death.
Use the element which brings life. Okay, with my death, I'll go that way. Test out my new move. A move I tag. Oh, this one takes a this one takes a while for her to conjure the magic. Are you watching us both do it? Cartoon! Yo, Madara Uchiha is alive and well.
So dogma.
Yeah. See how you guys are gonna dummy me now, huh? Now that I've got stuff. Yep, hit him with the Soul Burst level 2. Look at that, I actually just pinned him to the wall for the finish. Oh, we're having a great time.
Alright, let's go fight this fucking call it a night. It's gonna be a rough fight, though. But then that'd be one secret boss down.
Are you watching the lightning this guy's bringing with him? My screen, my poor TV.
Right now, this is the strongest team. Ironically. That did nothing.
Get him. Okay, I need level 3. What? Oh, you knocked me out of the friggin'... Oh. Just for that. Overkill. It must be that. Always thought my screen was pure fire, bro.
Wonder. Does be the best team to use is the question.
Oh my gosh, where's this fucking asshole? We're all the way over there, you dumb. Literally sitting on nothing.
That works, okay. That's cool.
Nice. Ooh, look at just dealing with the ice magic. General Aikuji.
General what?
Aikuji. One Piece.
Don't know it.
I'm aware. You would need a heck of a lot of time to catch up to that now.
Nah, it's called I put it on play while I play Power World. I'll catch up.
The English translation.
I won't know what happened. I won't know what happened, but I'll catch up. And then I'll watch a YouTube video to sum up everything.
I wouldn't recommend that either.
And I'll be fine.
There's just something about feeling it in your chest.
No. I don't want to feel nothing in my chest. That's gonna get cancer. I'm not gonna say shit with my chest either. That's fucked up.
Your chest don't talk?
Nope. That's how guns respond.
Alright. I guess this is the boss.
Well, I am supremely fucked for this fight. This is gonna be great. Okay.
You're fucked. I thought you were Setsuna. Go here, go here. Fight for my life, probably.
Fighting for my life. We don't care. We don't really. Just no.
No, because
they
he's
tripped me.
Look, if Usher can cosplay as Gojo, we can choose not to care about your shit.
Yeah, nice try with the laser, buddy.
I don't need more shot, to be honest. Let's switch that out for...
Oof. Okay, so that happened.
Where the fuck? Snap shield.
What? How the hell did he block my abilities already? Now you come out and you do the saving. Oh, just in time.
Alright, off to Serendale. We'll give it a good old... Honestly, we'll probably give it a good old attempt. If I fuck up badly, then we're just gonna call it. And I'll tackle it later.
I know those ones.
Because I'm not sure if it's like a super boss or not.
Yep, hold that juggle.
Dun, dun, dun.
How is that even possible?
Because they're Kevin Garnett. Is that right? Am I hip now?
みんな力を貸して。
手つく力よ。
終わりだな。任務を遂行する。
我が槍の前に敵はない。
Take this way to Duke.
This way. What time is it? Okay.
Time for Rizzo to potentially call it, and it's understandable.
I'm thinking. You
No. Oh, that's what he was
我が
saying.
槍の前に敵はない。
Okay, no wonder that's it.
Yeah, no, you know what? Yeah, I'll call it. But
任務を遂行。
like I did it with a close one, but you never know.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Russian the chicken and these guys having running.
I'm gonna bring it back. I'm fighting the towers. So I need to make some more weapons.
There you go.
終わりだな。
Alright, boys. Let's move.
Really?
ここでは負けら
Sounds
れな
good.
い
Peace.
やるぞ。
行くぞ。
So you
Yeah, easy. Oh, what?
はあ。
これぐらいなら
終わりだな。
What? Oh, you guys are dumb for that.
Alright, let's see how this fight goes.
立ちはだかる者は滅するのみ。
Okay, so well below 400, but
祈りの力よここに
心遣い。
ここが勝負どころだな。
せい。
これぐらいなら
やるぞ。
行くぞ。
みんなの思いを力に
準備は完了した。かかれ。
Oh, my screen looks so pretty.
this is not good.
行くぞ。
Think I can make
See
it though?
my screen?
力を貸すとし。
みんなの幸せのためにこ
心遣いに感謝する。
やるぞ。
れぐらいなら
準備は完了した。かかれ。
いけるよ祈りの力よここに
心遣いに感謝。
What's holding? Okay, fine.
One sec here. Oh, that's how I access that menu. That makes sense. I'm
よし。
gonna be here for a minute.
力を貸すとし。
いけるよ
やるぞ。
我らの連携を解くとみよ。
I don't know how these guys are so friggin' bratty.
やるぞ。
王家の力を知るがいい。
これが私のとっておき
心遣いに感謝。
やるぞ。
いけるよ
気を引き締めろ。
Hmm.
Nope. Access denied.
Oh, now I gotta wait.
What are the odds of that?
これが私のとっておき。
申し訳ない。
ここで終わるわけにはいかない。
心遣いに感謝する。
Both of us do.
王家の力を知るがいい。
いけるよ。みんなの幸せのために。
心遣いに感謝する。
Hold on.
準備は完了した。かかれ。
That wasn't even the humble, right?
Okay.
みんなの思いを力に。
That was rough.
God, it's a carefully selecting this team together, man. Oh, now you're fighting Nessie.
Kind of. It's like a super boss now.
力を貸す。
申し訳ない。気を引き締めろ。
One spreads fast along here.
これが私のとっておき。
心遣いに感謝する。
Stuff.
よし。
行くぞ。
Stuff. They're not giving me my stuff. Why is this person still talking?
これが私のとっておき。
申し訳ない。
Not even alive. Let's
我が槍の錆となれ。
do that now.
ここで終わるわけにはいかない。
戦える。いけるよ。
So I take a peek and see what that does.
天のカ
心遣いに感謝する。準備は完了した。かかれ。
Oh, got it. Oh my god, I killed him.
やるぞ。
私もまだまだ鍛錬が足りないようだ。
Sword coming to it. Okay. One of the
See
I
God's
like this.
rainbow
So this
scale.
one here was one of the moves from one of the Einherjars in the original Valkyrie profile. So that's kind of cool that they did that. Just for that, I don't want to take the
Oh, okay, so I can keep farming him if I wanted to. That makes sense.
I'm going to put it on. Nice aerial combo out of it. I'm guessing I can level that up too. Did I by any chance get it on? Nope. Head back to Valhalla. By the power of Grayskull.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool to see. Just going through all this. Rulers of time, eh? Woot hoot. White Wind.
Whew. Last fight earned me a snack.
Some of these designs are pretty decent.
I'm looking at the encyclopedia.
Mm-hmm. Just seeing if there's any different designs between, like, first encounter, second encounter. What's this guy?
Nessie.
Roly-poly. Boly-poly. Snowy-poly. Lesser Deermon. Greater Deermon. Arcdeermon. The Aurorian Tiger. You fucking Chris. Stout Sheep.
Oh yeah, we need this in our lives. Deadly Dive. Okay, so I'm searching for that one. We'll do that one till next time.
Oh man, there's backstories to the weapons too? Shit. Oh, so you can get dark. Oh, I do have. Oh, that's right. Get that girl's sword. Sword is badass.
Ooh, so we gotta go back there. Nice. Yeah. Quite the fight.
Okay. We're gonna get out of this place, and then we're gonna save it, and then we're gonna call the stream. Sorry, shit.
力を貸して
我が槍の前に敵はない。
Your weapon just brings your immunity to things. Yeah, it ignores elemental resistances. It's a pretty strong weapon.
Okay, so I got another side quest for her, which means either a weapon or more moves.
Alright, we're gonna save it here. Next week we're gonna tackle the tower bosses. If we get through those fast enough, then we're just gonna finish the game. Tomorrow is some more Digimon Cyber Sleuth on Twitch, but if you guys like the content here, definitely give a follow. I'll be putting some more playthroughs and streams, so again, that are more organized. And uploads for YouTube videos are Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yes. So yeah, be sure to catch up on all those. So hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you know when those are coming up, and thank you all for showing up. See you later.